Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at life-saving tips people need to know. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Do not pull objects, knife, glass, splinter from a deep wound. They might be sealing or slowing flow from an artery, or they might cut an artery when you pull them out. Put pressure around such an object to slow bleeding till emergency responders take over. That sounds so scary, but honestly though, even if this happened to me, like if I had a knife in me, I wouldn't be able to pull it out. Why would I do that? You know, like that is so scary. Why would people think to pull it out though? But yes, this is some good tips for those people who think to pull out a knife from them. Please don't do it. I mean, I hope no one's ever in that situation though. If you fall into water, don't panic. You don't have to be able to swim. You just have to float. Hold your breath and let yourself bob to the surface. Wait, what? If someone is in trouble in the water, they will absolutely kill you in mindless panic. Bring something with you, a float, a rope, a towel, and use that to bridge the gap between you. Yeah, I feel like when someone's panicking, they will just like hold on to you and like keep you down in the water so they can stay floating. How dare they? Like, can you imagine jumping into water trying to save someone, but then they try to drown you instead? How dare you? I know they don't mean to, but still, how dare you? If you must make direct contact, come up from behind and slip your arm across the victim's chest. Pull the victim's back to your chest and keep his or her arms facing away from you. I've been in the death grip of a fat little 8-year-old and he nearly took me out. How dare you? If a panicked drowner does grab you, do everything in your power to go down towards the bottom. Most will let go. That's the last place they want to go. Whoa! Yo, what? They will let go because they don't want to go down and die with you, but you're saving them. How dare they? Recognize that even if you are both a strong swimmer and a trained rescuer, you are still risking your own life if you go to the aid of a swimmer in trouble. Take it very seriously. Yeah. You know, I was just kidding. Yeah, take it seriously. I was just kidding, honestly. But yeah, if you do want to save someone, make sure you have like some support as well, because if it's just you and no one can see you, make, like they said, a float, a rope, a towel, and hope that someone's watching too. If you are lost in the desert, or a lot of places for that matter, the number one thing you can carry to increase your chances of being found is a small reflective mirror. Anytime a plane flies overhead, you can reflect light towards them and you greatly increase your chances of being found. This seriously is more important than carrying more water with you. Not that water doesn't help, it's just not realistic to carry that much water on your back. Furthermore, if you get stranded in the desert with a vehicle, do not leave your vehicle to find people. I agree. You are a lot harder to see than your vehicle and your car can provide shelter. Your car has some good reflective mirrors to signal with, especially the rear view mirror. People die all the time doing this, often found only mere miles from their car. I agree. I feel like it's important to stay in your car or stay near your car because like you don't know what kind of animals there are too, you know. Finally, the universal sign for needing to be rescued is waving 2 arms up and down. If you wave only one arm to a passing plane, you will not be helped, or at least are less likely to be helped. Oh, because I guess waving one arm is like saying hi, but like waving 2 arms? Wait, up and down? Oh, like this? Like a windshield? Okay, man, I'm not gonna be rescued. I don't even know how to wave my hands. Okay, also, because a few people have been wondering what to do if you can't use both your arms, there is another universal way to signal for help that is more versatile. The way I can best describe it is 3 of anything quick signal. 3 whistle blows, 3 flashes of a flashlight, 3 flashes from a reflective mirror, etc. Oh, why 3? Just make sure they are spaced widely enough, at least 1 second, and that you spend a considerable time before making your next 3 signals. There have been many deaths that could have been prevented had this advice been followed. Oh no. I'm assuming that someone must have saw them from above, but then they didn't use these signals and the plane probably just thought they were chilling, you know. Oh. When you're making a turn across oncoming traffic, keep your wheels pointing straight ahead until the opportunity comes for you to make the turn. If your wheels are facing into the turn and someone hits you from behind, they will push you into the oncoming traffic and dead you will go. Oh, this is such a good tip. Oh my gosh. I need to remember this. A person who is drowning doesn't look like people drowning on TV. When someone is drowning, they rarely cry out, can't wave their arms around, and will often just bob/sink at the surface for a very little while, often gasping before submerging. Don't expect it to look like the movies when you're keeping an eye on swimmers. This is why it's important to learn how to swim. And I know swimming doesn't prevent a lot of things that happen in the ocean, because you can be caught in a riptide and know how to swim but still be in trouble. But I'm just saying, like, it's better to know how to swim. If you find yourself hurt in a public place, direct your pleas to one person, not to the crowd, because everyone will think somebody else will help you. It is called the bystander effect. Oh, I have heard about this. Like, call to someone, describe them, be like, you with the glasses, with the curly hair, with the green shirt, with slippers, help me. Because I'm sure with everyone watching them, they will help you even if they don't want to help you. If someone is choking but they are coughing/talking, do not intervene. Let them cough it out. The ability to cough is a sign that air is able to get in and out, and that they only have a partial obstruction in the airway. If you try to intervene, you could force it out, or you could dislodge the blockage and cause a full obstruction. Obviously, if they're not breathing or coughing, then you should definitely administer back blows. Just remember to check in between each one in case you partially dislodge the object. This is scary. Honestly, choking is scary. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like if someone is choking, I'm gonna panic and I'm not gonna know what to do. I need to take like survival lessons or something, you know. If you think you're being followed, turn right 4 times. Oh, this. Because that means you just turn in a full circle, basically. And if they're still behind you, it means they are following you. Since you'll get to the same place, they shouldn't be following you anymore. If they do, you might be in trouble. Since it's a common warning that you shouldn't go home when you think someone is following you, the smartest is to go to a police station. Another way is stop at a stoplight, and when it turns green, just stay there. Eventually, they will go around you. If they don't, they have just made it obvious that they are following. What do you do if someone is following you? Like, do you run? Obviously, you should call someone, call the police or something. But then, what if they get you before you do anything? I guess the best thing to do is to learn self-defense. If you're stuck in a stampede, as soon as you get knocked down, your chances decrease significantly. If this is the case, however, and you can't get up immediately, assume a protective posture with your feet tucked up and your hands covering your head. Try to position your face in the direction the crowd is moving so you don't get kicked, and try to get back on your feet as soon as possible. Man, stampedes are so dangerous, honestly. I didn't know it was that dangerous. If you see someone wearing a motorcycle helmet have an accident, do not pull their helmet off for any reason. By all means, loosen the chin strap, but leave the helmet on and let the paramedics or doctors deal with it. You don't know what the helmet is holding together. Ah, that is scary. I did hear about a tip: if someone falls down the stairs or something, you shouldn't try to move them, but immediately call for help, because you don't know what they might have injured, like the neck. And if you try to move them while they have injured the neck, oof, you could cause even more injury. If you're performing CPR on someone who stopped breathing, heart has stopped, don't stop until EMTs take the body away. Don't stop after 2 minutes thinking, well, that didn't work. CPR typically won't cause the victim's heart to suddenly start or for them to jerk awake. It's mostly to force blood circulation to prevent brain death. You're not forcing life into them. You're preserving a corpse to keep a revivable state. Well, I heard that CPR is really hard to do for a long time. Bless anyone who's done CPR trying to save someone's life. Medics did CPR on my brother for over 30 minutes. When I heard that, as I was rushing to the hospital, I was devastated and I knew that he was probably brain damaged. Well, a few weeks later, he walked out of the hospital as normal as ever. Well, normal for him. When he woke up, he asked what happened, and when we said that his friend started CPR, he joked, "Ew, did he use his tongue too?" Yep, that's when we knew he would be okay. So that is correct. Don't stop until the medics take over. They can determine when to stop. Man, thank gosh. Man, this makes me want to learn everything. The only times you should stop is if another trained person arrives and switches with you. This is awesome because 2 people can perform CPR for twice as long as a single person. Switch about every 100 beats, or 2 rotations if you are trained to do rescue breaths. 2. EMTs get there and take over. 3. You are so physically exhausted, you absolutely could not even think of continuing. 4. Continuing CPR could put your life in jeopardy. Better to have one victim than two, especially if first responders are only expecting one. Yeah, I heard it was really tiring to do CPR for a long time. Learn a proper backstroke. Not only is it pretty efficient, it can save your life. Backstrokes are my favorite because it's so easy. Like, it's just relaxing. Way better than freestyle and butterfly. Oh, those are so tiring. Backstrokes are like calming, you know. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.